What up, everybody? Shorty C94 back with another episode of Shorty Sneaker Conversations. It's episode 38. See if we can get our guest. What's up, Love Jones? What's going on? What's up, Zach? What's up, Just Call Me Fox? Zach, man, what happened to Jay, man? What's up, Sneakerhead Tay? CL driver, NT legend. Got to get you on one of these, man. Know you got crazy heat, crazy stories. Man. Yo, what's up? I can't hear you. Uh-oh. Okay. You there?
I still can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
No, you're let me turn my Bluetooth on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you much better. Cool.
What's going on, Erica Craggett? What's going on?
Nothing. The whole government. The whole government.
I actually know you. Go to bed.
Thank you.
So what's going on?
Not a thing. Not a thing. Slow motion. Slow motion.
I think the last time we communicated, it was he was trying to get the 11s, the black and reds from.
Oh, that story. Yeah, that was interesting because I won them through the sneakers app, and I don't know if Nike that particular drop they changed their sizes. So I ordered the wrong size. I ordered a 5 women, 3.5 men. So when I called Nike and I said, y'all sent me the wrong size. I was like, I'm hot. I'm like, y'all sent me the wrong size. And he like, nah, you ordered this. And he was like, but at first he was like, I pray you didn't order them bread 11s and we sent you the wrong size because we all sold out. But he said, I sent them back, called you. You said you didn't have one of the Hivets. No, you was at Foot Locker at Richmond. And you said it's a 1.5 left. Yeah. And I ran up there. I literally took off work. Hey, I gotta go. I gotta go get this shoe. And I was able to secure it. But yeah, them bread 11s was about to cause me some blues. I was hurt. Yeah. I would have been behind that one.
I remember you was year before with the Concords, man. You came in with the game face when I was at Hibbett. You and your sister, y'all wasn't fucking around that day, man.
No. Oh, but let me tell you about those. Never wore them. Still in the box, right? From the day you sold them to me. Went to put them on. And the receipt tape bled on the sole. Ruined. Took them to somebody to get fixed. Couldn't fix it. So yeah, I basically got a dead pair of Concord 11 that is messed up. Huh?
Oh, my bad. I was gonna say because you actually a little ahead of your voice is ahead of your mannerisms and the thing. I know how to fix that. I had that happen with my Sport Blue 6s, so I know how to fix that.
So wait, because mine is in the purple part, like the actual gum at the bottom.
Okay, yeah, I know what you talking about. It's the stuff you got to get. It's called Goop. I'm gonna just send you a picture of it. You know what I'm saying?
I can shoot the shoes out to you. I could be at the UPS store tomorrow.
Oh well, I'd rather you because all you need is a toothbrush and the Goop. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll try it because I'm hurt behind that one. And I don't know when them came out, but never worn, brand new, still in the box, like, and to open them up and that, oh, sick.
Nah,
Especially when you get something for retail.
yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
I was hurt.
Yeah, well, look like, now we got a full, the video is right, you know what I'm saying? Your voice ain't ahead of you, so we good now.
Okay. Good.
All right, well, usually I start off the show, of course, welcome, and again, happy birthday. I appreciate you being here, on your birthday. I don't know
Thank you.
Tell people how old you turning. I know, but I don't know if you want to tell them.
37. I thought, I always put the year up. It's a blessing to get older nowadays. So, yeah, 37. So,
all right.
Yes.
All right. Well, so I don't think we really communicated at all last year. I have to ask you. I always start the show by asking, what was the most positive thing you took from 2020 being such a tough year for everybody?
I think COVID taught me how to pivot, because at any given moment, your life can change. I never thought something would cripple the nation like this.
Mm-hmm.
And, like you really had to pick up a new normal. You had to figure it out. Like, life was never, I still don't think life will look the same, but it's just like, you got to, at any given moment, your life can change and you got to be ready to change with it. And I think we took, things for granted, things that we thought would just always be there, or this is the way it's going to be. So it just put life in perspective, and it's short.
Gotcha.
It's short. And I think we got more time behind us than we do in front. So live your life, because tomorrow is definitely not promised.
Okay, I see you with the sneaker boxes behind you. You know what I'm saying?
They're everywhere. They on the 3rd floor. You just got to find a place to put them.
I had a little. I actually, I've done it up here in my loft the last couple shows, but usually I do it in my Jordan closet. But it's an avalanche in there right now.
Oh, okay. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Sometimes they run me out.
No, yeah. So, how many pairs would you say you got though? I don't know how many pairs I got, so if you don't know, it's cool.
I don't. So, and sometimes, like, my sister might have to say, "Oh, you got them," or "You got those," or "You can put that with." I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah." It's just they're, like I said, they're everywhere, and some you just tuck. You just like, okay, I keep them in the arsenal for later. But I don't know. It's ridiculous though.
Yeah, I know how many of certain things I have, you know what I mean? But I don't know the whole number. So I'm with you. All right. Well, oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, yeah, I have no clue.
Gotcha.
So.
Okay. Well, let's go into some sneaker origins. What was your first sneaker moment when you realized?
I think it was when the 95 Air Maxes, the original, the gray, the two-tone gray with the lime, I think, and I went to Jimmy Jazz at Richmond Mall, and I think I got them for like $80.
Okay.
And I think that's when I knew that I love shoes, and shoes was dope at that moment.
And it's fair to say that 95 is what kind of into.
Huh?
So the 95 is definitely what got you into it. That shoe just kind of started there.
That was it. Because from there, I think it was like the Deion Sanders. It was the I want to say it's the Bo Jacksons. It was like from there. That's when I just started, or I noticed I started just getting into shoes. But those is what started it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So.
All right.
Yep.
Being a fellow, Clevelander, I mean, I'm in North Carolina, fellow Clevelander, back in the day, where was your favorite place to, get the sneakers at?
Well, when you could actually walk into a store and get shoes, it would probably have to be Jimmy Jazz or Finish Line at either Mentor or Richmond Mall. But I think those were the only two like brick and mortar places that I would actually walk into to get sneaks. But that's when you could, excuse me, when something could drop and you could still walk into the store and possibly get a size.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So, what's like your go-to shoe right now? Like, what's the shoe you rocking?
I got all these shoes, and it's probably the Space Hippies, the Nike Trash collection. Like those is the most comfortable shoe, and it's just a good throw on. It's either that or the Presto. Like if I had to just throw something on, it would be one of my Prestos or the Space Hippies or a pair of Adidas slides.
Okay. Okay.
Like I'm like one of the most simple people, most simple people you can find.
All right. All right. Now, talking about where you used to go, like everybody always kind of reacts differently to this question, but like where do you get the now?
Man, like now, if I could win a raffle, it would be Hibbett's. I don't even try for Finish Line because their website is so janky when a shoe drop. It's like you can't even get on the website. So I'm either going to try to do sneakers, but sneakers got that countdown now. So it's like if you count down 10 minutes and you done already missed out on any other site that possibly could have this shoe. So I really don't rock with sneakers. And I think I go into with the mentality like I probably will have to pay resale for these. Like you go in with the attitude. Like I'm probably not going to hit on this, but it is what it is.
Okay.
So sneakers and Hibbett's is my go-tos right now.
Okay. What's crazy is when I was store manager at Hibbett, when I first took over, we didn't have to do raffles. We did like the bucket shit where I got whatever with that. But when they came out with the Westbrook 10s, 4th of July, that's when we started doing what they do now. We used to enter those raffles.
The employees had to enter the raffles.
Yeah. So
the people that's getting cussed out and everything else got to enter these raffles.
Yeah, that was why it was crazy. So we used to have to I used to hope that, all right, I didn't win. Sometimes my wife would win. She might win at Menor or something like that. And I'm really manager at the Menor store. She's a really good friend. So, but yeah, I would have to hope sometimes that if I wanted to double up, that the 11 o'clock hour due wouldn't come, so I'd be able to get,
so you can get the pairs that you want.
Yeah, because I got to double up a couple of times at Hibbett, black and red forwards, and maybe 2 other releases I can't remember, but I know I did it. But what really, because you wear a lot of different things, you've had multiple, but what influences you buying it? Like what makes you decide?
Honestly, I have to feel it. It's not something like I'm not with the hype. Like I don't like a lot of hype around the shoe. So if I'm feeling it, that's when it's like, okay, I like that colorway. I got something I can put with that, or I think that'll look dope on my foot. I'm gonna go ahead and get it. And then I kind of have to see the shoe live. I can't see it on the website because a lot of times the colors can be different. I done seen stuff, and I'm like, okay, I like that blue. I can put something with that. But yeah, my influence is like, it just has to, I know it sounds crazy, but it has to speak to me to be like, this is something I want to spend my money on. I'm not going to be mad that the 200 is gone. Or, however much you paying for it. And, yeah, but it has to talk to me.
Got you. So what was the last shoe that talked to you that you copped?
Oh man, what's the last shoe? I think it had to be, they talked to me late because I had to get them for resale, but people was in my ear about the Lightning 4s, and I was like, I'm really not feeling it. And then I seen them in person, and I went and got them. So I think that was like the last shoe that kind of like spoke. That was just a new release. That was the last shoe.
Got you. I think that was the last one. I mean, the L's have made me, kind of really get with my reach back game where it's like, I didn't those, or still really don't pay resale, being working this stores, and now I work first, so I'm not used to paying full price. Even. So, paying over is just crazy. I think last year I paid over before. I did finally get a pair of Shadow ones because I took a L on those.
Okay.
Look out for me when they came out, but I didn't want to drive off Akron because with Villa, and there's an accident, so I just couldn't go out there. I paid.
Now your video is going in and out, so I don't want to miss something.
Okay.
I don't know.
What was the last thing you heard me say?
No, it was fine. I could hear you say you ain't feel like driving out to Akron to Villa to go get the Shadow ones.
Okay.
But I know just sometimes it kind of goes in and out.
I got you. Okay. But yeah, the Lightning 4 was a good. I copied it. So
yeah, it was definitely a good pickup for me. Like but I'm keeping them on ice. I ain't got the right fit for them. So yeah.
I do that.
But the W you got with them Travis, with them with them the Travis ones. I was like, oh, he won. Shut the city down. I'm like, how did he get this? Like,
yeah, they granted me instant exclusive access that never happened before on sneakers for me. So
yeah, that was dope.
The hoodie came today. The shoes come in a couple days, so hopefully they'll get here all right. So not y'all will be hearing me all the way up there down here, like
hype.
Yeah.
Hype.
Yeah. Well, all right. With the pandemic and everything, because most of our sneaker conversations were pretty much all of them were before the pandemic. So the whole game is different now. What change or adjustments you've had to make post pandemic?
Man, post pandemic, I think it's the hardest thing right now is buying something and you may not have somewhere to go. Or, so you're like, I'm buying this. Where am I wearing this stuff to? Or when am I really going to be able to bring this out? I think that's the biggest thing, because you used to buy stuff to put it on. You didn't buy stuff to just sit it. At least I didn't, to sit it on the shelf. So to actually have to say, okay, I like these, but I just don't know when I'm going to have the opportunity to wear them, because I like to wear my stuff. I don't want to just throw it on, put a pickup on the gram, and then that's it. No, I want to go somewhere. So,
yeah.
But I think that's the biggest adjustment: spending money and not immediately buying it, and then not being able to buy stuff anymore. I need instant gratification. Like, I almost wish, like, when I hit confirm, you need to be shipping my shoes. Like,
yeah.
You pay all this money. I need something like overnighted. Like,
I feel that. Like, have you bought anything off of eBay lately?
No, I don't know why I never got into eBay. I got a friend of mine, he's really big into that. I don't know. I just don't trust it.
Yeah, it's pretty official now, because now they have it where they have what's called the authenticity guarantee. So
okay,
they'll have the seller ship the shoes to I believe SneakerCon is who authenticates.
Okay.
It makes it take a long, but like it's still like you're rest assured that the shoes are, real.
Legit.
So it's pretty good. And then you still got PayPal protection. So if you paying actually into this, it still might be something you might want to consider down the line.
Yeah, I'm still I feel old. I'm like, nah, I don't know.
Man, that's cool. It's cool.
But no, I mean, it's definitely something to look into, especially if I could probably get it a little cheaper coming from an actual person versus StockX or Goop or one of those.
Yeah, for sure. Now, we all have L's we deal with being into this. What was the hardest that you've had to take since you've been in this?
The hardest L, and this might sound like, why would that be an L? But the hardest L to me is when I go for an Adidas slide that's $60 or $80, and then I know it's going to resell for $450. I can't get my head around that. So anytime I take an L on a slide, I'm just like, I'm really hurt. I'm really hurt behind it, because I know I'm never going to pay that much for a $60 shoe or an $80 shoe. I refuse.
Nah, I get you. I get you.
Yeah, so I think the other shoes you kind of like, okay, I can eventually maybe find these. They might re-release in a few years, like Jordan always do. But anytime they that confirm app come back and say you did not win, sorry, it's just like damn.
Nah, I feel it. I've never actually gotten anything. My wife has, but I've never gotten anything. So you know,
So now that I think of it, I don't think I have either. I might need to stop. I might need to stop trying.
yeah, I feel it. Well, look, out of all the shoes you have, I know you said you rock it with the Space Hippie, a couple of slides or whatever, but is there like a favorite shoe? Like, like I'm not parting with this.
I think it has to be the Yeezy Wave Runners. I think that was the shoe that was like every time it dropped, I took a L on it. So I had to reach back and get it. And with that being like the OG of the 700 series, yeah, it cost me. So that's one of them shoes. Is like I don't even know if this need to go outside because I would be hurt. I would definitely be hurt.
Nah, that's fair. That's fair. All right. Now, I'm sure you've got several, we've talked, you got a lot of shoes. I've known you got a lot of shoes for a long time. So I say that. But is there a shoe, like right quick, like, I really need to undead stock that? Like, is there anything on the list with that? I really need to,
I would have to say my bread 11s. I need to pull those out. That's another one never been worn, still in the box. Like that's the one that needs to come off of the shelf.
Okay.
Like, and I think I'm waiting for the fall for that. Mm-hmm. I think it's gonna be dope with a nice jogging suit or something like that. So, yeah, that would have to be the one. The bread, huh?
Red lipstick and a hoodie.
Yeah. Yeah, that's me. I'm always I'm a tomboy at heart. Like, give me some sneaks, some joggers. I'm good.
All right. Well, is there a shoe you have that you won't wear? Like, anything where you like, I'm never wearing that. I'm just nah.
I wore it once and I tucked it. And I think it's the homage to Holmes. My ones. Those is like special. Those are so. I don't know why those are so special to me. But I feel like they'll probably never be I just feel like they probably never gonna be re-released, or a long time from now. So I kind of really keep those tucked. Gotcha. That's one that I put them on, and then I took them off, put them back in the box, and never to be spoken of again.
Okay. All right. So what's the shoe that everyone, all the people you just don't fuck with?
Oh, I got a pair, but I hate threes. I feel like they look like buddies. Like if it didn't have that Nike Air on the back, nobody would wear those. And I got one pair, but them I can't get with threes. I just, like I said, I have a pair, so if you see them on, don't judge me. I mean, I want them, retail, so I will wear them. But them threes I can't get with.
Interesting. What pair do you got?
I got the royal blue and white threes, or the blue racer. I don't know the name of them. They just came out probably a couple months ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
A little Hardy said those was her favorite one. Her favorite silhouette.
Yeah.
They're just so plain. They just don't have nothing to them but the Nike Air on the back. So
I don't know, man. I mean, it's like the black cement and the white cement. Like that's something I gotta have, but it's cool. Everybody
different, right? Everybody different.
Yeah. Well, how does your family feel about your relationship with sneakers?
I think they encourage it. Like my sister be like, "Oh, get them. You need to get them. Go for these." And I'm like, "Look, man, this stuff costs money. Like this ain't cheap." But they're good with it. My sister really got me into shoes. of my older sister, but I surpassed her, I think, with my collection. But her collection, like they have been like her shoes got stolen. Like somebody literally broke in her house and took all her shoes. So that definitely hurt. Then she rebuilt and stuff like that. And but yeah, I they encourage it. They encourage it. It's kind of making my mother into a sneakerhead, and I'm like, I don't know if you about this life, Mom. You know, I don't think this is a world you want to come into. So it's a dirty game. So, but yeah, they encourage it. I guess they feel like I could have other addictions. So shoes ain't that bad.
All right. All right. Now I have to ask, you know, your significant other, how do they feel about it?
What?
How does your significant other feel about it?
What?
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. No, I don't. No.
Gotcha. All right, that's fair. Well, I know you don't have any children, so what direction do you see your collection going in the future?
Oh, I'm gonna have what you say? You got a Jordan closet? Like you said, I got a Jordan closet. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna get the classics. You know, if they do some re-releases, I'll reach back and get some. I think it's just gonna get bigger and better. I do want to have a whole sneaker room, like just nothing but kicks. And yeah, so I think I shout out to not having kids, because I don't know, it would be like, hey, I got the job, so no, but I would never do that. But it's just like to see, because like the shoe game, the prices is going up. So it's like you see a infant shoe is like $60-$80. I'm like, I'll put another 80 with that. My feet ain't growing no more. Yours is. I don't know. I can't justify it.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Okay. Now in this game, I mean, I know you don't post a lot, but do you have a favorite sneakerhead or sneaker personality?
Oh man, and then I done gained so many, like watching your lives, like just what the girls is doing. I can't think of her name. I think it's Shorty. I think she's in the UK. Like she dope with it. Like she do the nails and the sneakers. They always match. Simply B. Brooklyn Betty. She got a dope collection. Yeah, so I do have a few pages that I followed, and I'm like, okay, them is dope. Or you see how they put something together, and you're like, I wouldn't have thought of that. So yeah, a few pages I follow, but like I said, I didn't start following a few people just based off of your live and just seeing. Shout out to Lil Hardy. I was in Columbus. I went to the Converse store to see if they had them high top black and white joints, and they didn't. But yeah, we definitely. I do follow some dope people, and as far as guys, like Fabulous, like he always got something on. And I'm just going blank right now, but I do follow a lot of sneaker people.
It's all good. It's all good. I ask you how you store your sneakers, but I see the boxes behind you. Like
I said, they everywhere. I try to keep them in some type of order. Adidas over here, Jordan over here, Nike's over here, but sometimes it's just like get in where you fit in. Because the box might be smaller, so just kind of stack them as they go. So yeah, I don't really. But I keep the boxes. I'm a girl of boxes. So.
Okay. All right. Man, this is cool. What is your holy grail? That shoe that you just haven't been able to put your hands on. You know that you.
The shoe that I have not been able to put my hands on. What is I think it's the OG ones, the bread. I think they're the bread ones. So the red and black joints.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's one is like, and then the satin ones.
Okay.
And that's one I refuse. Just a ticket on them alone, I won't even do it.
Gotcha.
I can't do it.
Okay.
So yeah, it would have to be them 2 pair of ones that I'm hurt that I did not get, and I don't think I ever will.
Got you. Well, look, I know it's really longer. I guess my last question.
You said who?
I said, I know it's your birthday, so I'm not going to keep you too long. But before we close off, did you have any questions for me?
I do have a question. So I have a friend who has a crazy, he had a crazy collection. Like he had the original Yeezys when he released with Nike. And he said like right now they go for like 10,000. But he sold all his shoes before the game got as hot as it did. Right. You know how it is now where it's like it's resale, they got stores popping up and things like that. What made you never sell your shoes? Because I know you have a ton. I know you said some have came apart, like, and you just never, or I don't know if you was ever in the resale game, but what made you hold on to your collection?
Just, well, for one, again, working, for companies or shoe stores, not being able to ever get those shoes again for those prices, even before the way the game is now. I mean, that was part of, I just always wanted to have a lot of shoes. You know what I mean? That's something I've been in. So being able to have all
You going in and out again.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's cool. I mean, I just never, I don't know. I never really, I did sell some shoes when we moved down here. We had a garage sale and, I just sold some doubles things, for some little pocket change. I wasn't working at the time. But yeah, it's just never something I've been sell. I've always just wanted the shoes.
Okay. So you were just always in it for the love of the shoe, not to make a profit off of it. It was just something.
Nah. I mean, not knocking anybody who does, but yeah, for me, I mean, and a lot of the stuff I have is so obscure, I'm not sure if it would get Earth anyway when I would. I see both of your sisters in the comments. Your one sister put Converse for Owens. I'm actually waiting for some of those to come in the mail myself. I need to break those out. I'll be trying to swag on the other people I work with because they wear something like that.
Yeah, I got them too. And what's crazy is I was like, well, I'm about to send these back. And my sister was like, nah, don't do that. Like, but yeah, the Rick Owens Converse, that's another one that's like you keep it on ice until you figure out like what do you really want to put with it. But yeah, that but she was like, no, don't send that back.
Yeah.
Nah. Especially the way it sold out. Like it had immediately it sold out probably in like a day or two.
Yep.
But she was like, yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, some stuff like that I can, put my hands on, but it's like I had to, actually pay for it. But, I don't mind. Normally I'm all about, I work for y'all, where's my discount at? But for stuff like that, I live with, you know what I mean? That long tongue, like when they gave me, I figured to do, so I until I know that is a good enough outfit for me to wear with it. Go buy the Jordan shirt, you know what I mean? Like that's
not it.
Yeah, like I've seen a bunch of people like it's hot down here. It's 90 degrees every day down there. Still be niggas wearing the Lightning 4 go with it. Like I might go back and get it later when it's on clearance. You know what I mean?
I ain't about to do it now. But that's what I said. Like, I mean, people, like, I have to tell my sister, I'm like, let the outfit build. You ain't got to rush it. Like, just, it'll come. The pieces are, okay, I like that. Or I can put that with that. But yeah, you can't rush it. You can't rush it. You get one, what is it? When you get first impressions is everything. So don't just, don't dress off of the mannequin. That's how I'm real big on it.
You could tell when somebody rushed it, like, oh, you just wanted to wear the bitches.
You just out here, huh? Okay.
Man, we was at the mall in Raleigh, still had the Lightning Force. That was already beat. Like, damn, nigga, you wear these bitches every day. You try. Like,
He's talking about the box. He said, I'm about to get it.
Yeah, I mean, just threw them on, like just killed it, But I really appreciate you, being, on the show. Thank you very much.
Definitely, definitely. I was super nervous because I don't talk about stuff because I have an issue with like sometimes you can come off as braggadocious. I never want to do that. It's like it's something I do for me. But when you see me, I might have something on or I might not. It is what it is. But so where do you see? I have another question.
Oh, ask away.
Okay, so we seen it go from 120 for a pair of shoes. Now it's to the point where you can look at something and you be like, okay, 225. Do you see that staying the same for at least another couple years, or do you feel like it's going to be a wave where they're going to start asking for 250, 275 easy, 190 for kids off back?
Well, it's already started because if you look at the Jubilee, there was no GS Jubilee. It was all just adult. You know what I mean?
Well, I got the grade school Jubilees.
But they weren't 220, they were just 170? Or were they 220?
No, they were 220. Okay. They did not have a grade school price. Okay.
Yeah, so to me that's just the beginning. So just gonna see more of that. I mean, I know I'm gonna sound old and like how long have you been, selling shoes, shoe stores, whatever. I remember grade school was $85, man. Like, then it was for a long time, but like it's crazy.
But that's why I think it's so precious now when you wear them, you take care of them because you like the ticket on these. I mean, I don't buy shoes for comfort. I feel like no shoe is comfortable. I mean the Yeezys, they got the boost in them. That's cool. But
the Space Hippies ain't comfortable.
The Space, no, I'm talking about the shoes that we paying like something. When you pay for J's, you like, okay, you're gonna pay this, but you're not gonna get the quality. So I'm like, is these the shoes Jordan was really hooping in? Because these hurt, like they're just not as comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't get the quality, but that ticket is just, I mean, I couldn't imagine somebody with children going to school and you like, it's $300 for the dad, it's $2 something for the kid. And I just don't know if it's going to stay consistent for at least another 5 years, or is these prices on these re-releases about to shoot back up?
I think it's just going to keep going up, unfortunately. My man, the CL driver in the comments is like, I remember when 11s was 120 for men. I remember those days. I missed that. But it's just going to go up, man, because if you look at it, all right, you and I met.
Paying for Afterpay, you got like 6 of them out here, so you might as well just, but if you got 6 of them out here, it's just like, hey, I might as well just pay it for one pair of shoes.
But just think, like you and I met like 17, 18, right when I was at Hibbett. Like, think how different the game is just in that short amount of time. It's just gonna get worse because then in the sneakers becoming more and more man celebrities. People that have been a celebrity for a long time, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So, yeah, like Monica got all the dunks. Like, I don't mean going to her. I like her. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't wearing them shoes back in the day, man.
I hate dunks. I'm sorry. I just had to put that out there. I hate dunks.
How you hate dunks and you wear Jordan 1s, man?
That's why I probably hate them, because I'm like, how are y'all releasing the same shoe, just calling them something different with a different sole, and y'all finessing us for real? So I'm a ones person. I'm like the high top ones. I don't like mids or lows, but I hate dunks. I feel like that is the most overrated shoe. I'm like, what is the hype about? I walked in a resale store and it was like, yeah, them. I think they were the gray and red ones, and they wanted $900 for them. Like, for what? Like, why is the shoe just hot? Like, it's so.
I feel it. I mean, I feel I own a lot of dunks, but I only got one new pair. I've only been able to get through on one new pair since the dunk came back. But
and that was an $80 shoe or something like that.
I mean,
like 110. I think my sister got the black and white ones. I think sorry, side note, you got to pay attention because I'm noticing that a lot of these stores are getting them after the fact. Like, they could release on like a Friday, and then I've seen Hibbett's like, oh, we got a stock in, and I'm like, but y'all didn't. So I don't know what's happening with that. So she was able to get her hands on a pair of dunks. But I'm like, this is 110, but these same ones will go for $300, $400 resale. What is the hype about?
Yeah, like Love Jones is saying, dunks were hot in the 2000s and now they're overpriced. I feel like back in the 2000s, it was the opposite. Like niggas still fuck with SB dunks, but it used to just be about the SB dunks. All the college dunks hit. Like I got my Michigans for like 20, 25 bucks at Foot Locker the year after they came out. So nobody wanted them.
See, and now those is ridiculous. Like you flip over the shoe and you just be like, I can't get. That's one shoe I can't get behind. I think it's too much hype around it.
Yeah, I mean the dunk used to be $64.99 for the high and $59.99 for the low. You know what I mean? Like for them to $100 for the low, for Jordan 1s to be $170 is a crime. Like that's an $80 shoe. You know what I mean?
$80 shoe.
I know I sound old, but
no, I mean it's the sign of the times, unfortunately. Like, and it's one of them things. Like it's very expensive to be, a part of it. Like it's shoes where you just have to, like, you look at the calendar and you're like, okay, I'm not going for those. I'm not going for those. I'm not doing this. Like I'm not going for them cool gray 11s. I just can't get behind. I can't get behind those. I don't know. And then it's that bread patent leather joint, and I'm not feeling that either. But then they do this to people around Christmas and Black Friday, and I'm just like, why are y'all doing this to us? It's a pandemic.
So even though the black and red one is your, you can't get with that patent leather one?
No, because I don't like the fact that if you wear them, the crease is gonna be so nasty in them. Like you're almost gonna have to walk like, so I can't get behind something that I know when you put it on. I mean, I guess you can get I can't think of the name of it.
Force fields.
The force fields. You can get those, but more money.
Oh shit, you got it. You got it.
I ain't got it. I ain't making no noise.
So look, before we go, the rest of this year, what new releases are you looking at for the rest of the year?
I'm sitting this one out. I'm gonna try to make it the next. What is it? 4 months left. 4 months left. I'm gonna try not to do anything. But it's definitely some ones coming out in 2022 that I'm gonna try to get on. I'm gonna try to get on. Why? What you looking like that for? Which ones I need to be going for?
Man, all right. Said that so no love for the Midnight Navy 6, the all white with the navy.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Those are so slept on. Like you really don't see those being advertised. Like I have not really seen those advertised, and I know they drop them. The Midnight Sixes, the white and blue ones, yes, that's definitely one. So I take everything I said back. Everything I said was a lie. But I'm definitely gonna try for those. That's a dope shoe. I think I can do something with that.
Yeah. So look, I know you don't post a lot, but when you wear them Rick Owens, you need to post that. You know what I'm saying? For people to know,
Well, yeah, like I am somebody. I got these because I like the originals. I think they're leather. I think they're the leather ones. They kind of look like, but it wasn't like the Converse mashup. But I am going to go unbox those and put something up. And I might try to post more. I don't know.
You gotta post more, man. Now, as a Converse employee, I have to ask: do you mess with the Run Star hike? Because that's like hot, right now.
That my sister does. I don't own a pair. I don't think there's nothing wrong with them. I just don't own a pair. Converses and my feet really don't. It do some rubbing on the side. I don't want no corns or nothing like that. So me and Converse really don't get along. It's not a comfortable shoe. But yeah, that's her shoe. I think she got a couple pair of those.
Okay.
So
well, the Run Star hike, they make them for men too. I have two, and I'm actually waiting on a third in the mail. They're very, very comfortable.
Okay. Okay.
Regular Chuck, so many different variations now. The regular old Chuck Taylor, even though I'm wearing some feet. The Chuck 7, a couple different ones, man. So they'll be comfy.
Okay. So I might, but that's the thing. It was like, how you look at Converse, you like, these are not comfortable. I know these are probably not going to be comfortable. So why even waste the money? But I might have to look into a black and white pair.
Yeah.
I might have to see. So I feel like I had another question for you, but I totally forgot it. I think what's your most overrated shoe that's in the game right now that you like? I don't know what the hype is about.
Dunks.
Okay.
Because again,
So here,
these regular ass colors that would have been that like the white and burgundy one that they're about to come out with for the ladies, the regular, because I have them. I've had them since 1999. They're just regular shoes. Like, people paying hundreds of dollars for these regular colors. It's not even an SB. It's crazy. Like, they're not even living. So, yeah, the Dunks. It's other, but that's probably, even with the Jordan 1, it's like, all right, it's a Jordan. Even though before 2000,
the Jordan 1 silhouette is not to be like it. You could do so much with it. It's like chicks can put it with shorts, dudes can put it with suits. Like, it's just it's a clean shoe. Like, I love the Jordan 1. Like, that's
everybody does. I love it. Okay, but it's just, all right. Before 2011, Jordan 1 was a throwaway shoe that nobody wanted ever. 2013 and 2015, statins, all that, it just took it to another level. But I'm just used to people treating Jordan 1s like how they treat Jordan 2s.
okay.
But
Yeah.
anybody in these comments that's been in the shoes, I mean, you remember how that was? Nobody in the 2000s.
Nobody was checking for the 2s at all. Ever. Like, even now, I think Jordan 2s are still kind of stepped on. But if they can come out with a dope colorway, they came out with some and it was like all these different colors. And I was like, who, I mean, I hope nobody in the comments have them, but it was these crazy colors. And I was just like, what is this? Who okayed this? Who said, let's make these?
Well, that was for y'all, ladies.
They want for me. They want for me. I was like, I don't know what that is.
I could rock the fuck out of those 2s, but I don't think they came in my size. I think the biggest they made was a women's 12, and I can't.
Oh, okay.
Used to.
Okay, I got you. I
did a women's 12, but now I need like a 13.
Okay. It happens.
But yeah, I mean, what do you feel is overrated? I mean,
like I said, it's the Dunks is overrated. I used to not like 4s, and they grew on me. But I would have to say, Dunks. If they never came out with another Dunk, I think I would be okay with that.
I mean, in 2017, right before I started working for Nick, when my wife and I went to Euclid.
Okay.
At that Burlington across from the Hibbett, before I even knew what Hibbett Sports was, they had all kinds of. I got most of them. They were $34.99. It was just Dunks. There were SBs. It was regular ones in there. You could just get them for what, $150.
You're right. It's like I got all of them.
So I couldn't believe they were there, and I'm like, well, shit, I still like Dunks. Nobody else is fucking with Dunks, but I think I might have put it in the universe, because I remember saying to one of my friends, I'm like, Jordan 1s are so hot. How come Dunks? They're the same, almost the same shoe. And then like,
I don't get it. And I don't think any other shoe company does that. Like, I don't think Adidas has a shoe where it's like, okay, they call this the Yeezy and they call this the, something else. It's like Nike is the only one that's finessing us like this.
And so many,
like, the same shoe.
You got the Jordan 1, the Dunk, the Terminator, the big Nike, the Air Force 1. Like, they're all from that same family.
Yeah.
Toe box, the same,
Oh yeah, but still, I think that's a classic shoe. The Air Force 1s, you gotta have a fresh pair in the arsenal. You gotta keep one tucked.
So you got a pair.
I got a pair. I ain't unboxed them yet either. Cause
how long you had them on ice?
It's been a minute.
I thought the bitches start turning yellow on you. That
right. I'm like, okay, I need another pair.
Hey, I'm good at that though, because I got shit from Richmond, from Foot Locker I still haven't worn yet. Shit from Hibbett I haven't worn yet. So I'm guilty of that too. You know what I mean?
I think I have more shoes that I haven't worn than I haven't worn the infrared 6s. I haven't worn the Oreo. Was it the Oreo 4s that came out? I I haven't worn any of my Yeezy Boost 700s. I haven't worn the Jubilees. I don't know what I just guess I just like the shoe. I'm like, just get the shoe and do something with it later. But yeah.
Yeah, so I can't get with the Jubilees, man. I mean, it's too many black 11s already, man.
Nah, I'm with Saudi. I missed out on the Space Jams, but I think that was the biggest L I took, where I was like, dang, why did you sleep on them? Because I was able to walk into a store and try to get them. But I think it was the Space Jams. But the Jubilees is something about that silver. Now I know you said they got black and white ones, but it's something about that, or black 11s, but it's something about that silver going up the side, the silver Jordan. I don't know. That's a sexy shoe. That's what I would say. That's the sexiest shoe in my collection. It's the Jubilee 11s. It's sleek.
So if you had a chance to get a dead stock pair of Space Jams, you know.
Oh yeah, it's a go.
Okay.
Yeah. I want that. Even though it's the same shoe, even what is it? Was it the cap and gowns? I think that was.
Yeah.
You said they only made them for men?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it was with those. I couldn't get those because, yes. But
at least with those, it was suede on them. They were a little different. They were just all.
But no, I would definitely get the Space Jam. It's something about that blue.
Yeah.
I think it was like a blue hue at the bottom or something.
Look, you asked me about overrated before we go, because again, I know you probably got stuff you want to do. You know, it's your birthday.
Hey.
The Royal One and the Space Jam 11 are also.
Wait, the royal blue toe ones?
Get the original, the black and blue ones, yeah.
Smoking, man. You are smoking. Like, I need to end this right now. Like, that's another shoe I wish I had.
The royal ones?
The royal ones. But like I said, I'm a ones person.
It's too bad that I didn't know you when I was running Next Coventry, because a lot of these shoes, I mean, I just had them. I mean, I sold out of them, but, you know, I'd have been able to, you know, finagle. Like, at Havent, I planned on busting some jugs, but once they came with that digital shit, I couldn't even do that.
You like, look, y'all used to pick up the phone and hang up on people like, we ain't got no more Jordan 11s. Click. You like, dang, I was calling about a Nike slide.
Yeah.
Hey, up there.
At Havent, you had to get gully with them, man. Like, Euclid, wild over there, man. Like, it was like I had to get out of character, you know, after being at Next Coventry, running that store for 3 years, being at Next Tower City, ran there a year, Next Northfield. Like, you had to be a whole different, you know, nigga at Havent. Like, you know, hey, look, I ain't got it. You know, like,
yeah.
we had raffles for like a year, and on the digital shit, I still had like 50 people outside for the black and red fours, the black cement fours. Niggas was mad, like, man, fuck you mean you ain't got it? Like,
I don't have them. They only sent me what they sent me.
Well, no, it's like, you know, you can come back at 11 to see if niggas didn't pick up their sizes, but
that was few and far between. That wasn't happening.
Fuck you want me to do? So, you know, some of them really, like Zach is in the.
I do see videos, and I know you said like where the sneaker game is going. It's like, I think it's becoming too dangerous for these people in these stores, and I think eventually it's just going to be online everything. But because like you see people getting shot, you see people getting into fights, and I'm just like, y'all gotta figure something out. But I think but I don't trust UPS, FedEx, and all that stuff, so I end up having to get like a P.O. box, because they would just put, you know, they put it on the porch with the Just Do It tape. You're like, oh, so you see where you dropping these off at.
Yeah, but like, you know, the releases, like, I always say the Adidas Yeezys killed first come, first serve. You know, after 15, 16, even when I was at Next and 7 before I quit, like, they were starting to kind of move away from people lining up and all that. But I still feel like, as crazy as it can be now, it still was worse back then. Like, I mean, just like I said, Zach is in the comments, you know, 20 years and counting KOS. Like, we did some crazy releases when we was the Next, man. Fucking Bel Air 5. Like, I still have PTSD from some of that shit, man. Niggas fighting over spots in line. They ain't even fighting over the shit.
That's right. You were trying to get a spot. But at least that was when, at least you had a shot. I'm like, with these bots now and trying to figure out like how to get these bots under control. I mean, I've looked at, I guess, a resale store here. And I'm like, how do you got 200 pair in store right now? The shoe hasn't even released yet. Like, I don't even have a chance. Like, so how did you get these? It makes no sense to me.
So what store is this called? Are you gonna devote again? What store is this?
It's a couple. I don't want to put them. I don't know. Should I put them out there? Like of who they? It's called Kicks in a 216.
Oh yeah, I know them. Yeah.
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 But it's like how? You can't tell me it's not a glitch in the matrix if this is what y'all are doing. Like StockX is sending me emails before the shoe has even dropped. I'm like, what is going on here?
Listen,
like,
I'm gonna just say this. So in Cleveland, there is one Nike SB account and one Tier 0 Nike account that I used to work for without saying their name. Y'all know what I'm saying.
Okay.
So with that, you have people like myself that, with store managers that could bust jugs. But when you got owners and you got people at higher places busting them same jugs, that's how these people get these shoes because, like I had a friend, well, we aren't friends anymore, but we used to be, who worked in the warehouse at company, and he told me that they received 330 Travis Scotts. Now, that's allocated among 6 stores. So that's enough for everybody to get some. Some people are still going to get left out. But
some people won't get left out, but
yeah, if you only release 50, where's the other 280?
Where are they at?
So that's how that happens without, me saying any y'all know.
Yeah,
but
it's like the game is slanted. It's like you can't even, and it's only going to get worse. Yeah. I'm like, I knew it was over when that kid from Nike, the kid had spending his mom's money and getting all these shoes. I said, oh, it's a wrap.
No,
so I guess it's.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
So, all right, now Converse is a part of Nike. I had just got hired Converse, and that shit happened. Mm-hmm. So I had to double back, and I had to give them my size, my wife's size, our son's size. Like I had to do we had to do extra shit because of that whole situation. We had to reach because that was a bad look, because it was
that was terrible. And they didn't do nothing. I think sneakers came out like, oh yeah, we're gonna try to give y'all exclusive access and do stuff like this, but it's just one of them. Once I seen all of that, I'm just like, this game is so. It's like the drug game. Like you gotta, like sneakers is like the drug game. Like what are you willing to pay? And then now you got the knockoffs. I see stories of they seized this many fake Jordans and all of this stuff, and you're just like, okay, here we go.
See, I'm gonna just say this. I don't condone people wearing UAs and early pairs or whatever. I do feel like some of those pairs come from the companies and some of them don't. I feel like a lot of the pairs do come from the company because remember how Fakes was in the early 2000s? You had a pair of playoff faces that had like Louis Vuitton.
The booty was, it was like,
so
I know Jordan booty.
Yeah, so, you have fakes like that, but now these fakes are so good. Like, I just have always felt like some of them are from Nike and Adidas, but they're less than B grade quality.
Right, where it's like you get a subpar pair, like a pair that just.
So some of them are, they're just not authorized.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they just didn't pass the quality, the QC test, so they probably went somewhere else and.
Yeah. So they black marketed or say like you a artist and you bootleg your own album and try to get the sales. You know what I'm saying?
You leak your own stuff to do something. So
it's the same thing, man. But I really think that the resale part of it is our fault for paying these prices.
Yeah, we need to boycott. We need to boycott resale.
Yeah, I can't go on here. Like, I've had resellers look out for me, especially the ones in Cleveland. And whoever's watching, I say it. If you're reselling shoes in Cleveland, I've been gone from Cleveland for a year. But if you're reselling shoes in Cleveland and I ain't heard of you, you ain't no real reseller.
Hey, flat out. You like, where you come from?
I ain't never heard of you. You know what I mean? So,
where you come from? Yeah, you definitely got. Like I said, the only way I can resell is if I'm really thinking about it. Like, if the shoe dropped and I'm like, it's a week later and I'm still like, dang, I wish I could have got my hands on that. Then I'll do it. But
well, let me ask you this: what's your incredible purchase? Like, maybe succumb to the hype or something. Like, what's what shoe you like, man? Why did I buy that, man?
You know what? And I almost got into it with the guy at Finish Line. It was the 8s. I think it was the bunny. I don't know which ones they were. But they had the straps that went like this. And I went home. I put them on. I was like, this is the most ugliest shoe. And I took it back up there the next day. And he was like, you wore this. I'm like, what? He wanted to argue me up and down that I wore the shoe. I'm like, yo, I bought it yesterday. Like, where did I go? And that was the most regrettable purchase. And that's why, like, if I like something, because I do have buyer's remorse. Like, it's quick, like, for me, and then I get it and just send it right back. But it would have to be those days. But I'm glad I was able to take them back, because if I would have had to, if he would have said I can't take these back, so you're gonna have to, I would have been pissed. So
you don't like the 8s either, Erica? Damn.
Who am I? You about to be like, you fraud? I don't like 8s. I don't like 8s. I don't like 9s.
Hey, I'm not a big 9 or 10 guy myself. I do own pairs of both, but I'm not really, And
I feel like the 5s, the 6s, and the 7s is the same shoe. I like the 6s though. That's my favorite. If I had to pick from 5, 6, or 7, the 6s is my favorite. But that's all the same shoe.
All right. What did you rock today? Did you wear these sneakers today?
No, I wear some Nike slides today. I was in comfort mode. So it was are they Benisi? I can't think of the name of them, but they had like the 2-strap. Yeah. I'm all about comfort. But over the weekend, I would say this weekend I wore the 450s. Yeah. So
452, huh? Killing them. Must be that. You gotta post that.
Them was I treat my shoes like my kids. They're my children. So like instead of buying diapers, I buy kicks. Right. So but yeah, the 450s. But that's what I wore. I want to say yesterday, I think. Yeah. So.
All right. Was there anything else you want to go over before we close it off?
No, I don't think so. I appreciate this because, like I said, I don't post nothing. So the fact that you did reach out and say, "Hey, I want to have this conversation with you," I think that's dope. Shout out to all the people that's in the comments that's supporting you as well as supporting me. So I appreciate it. Yeah, but this game is definitely slanted, and but.
I just remember when you first came into Hibbett when we had met, the fact that like I had a wall full of retros. Like I had a wall full of retros. Like that would never happen now. You know what I mean? But I look at 2018 was the last year the game was
the last good
year. Yeah, I mean it wasn't necessarily pure. Pure is going back to the early 2000s, mid 2000s, but yeah, it was the last time it was things were 19 is when it started to change, and then the pandemic just
Yeah, it's just I know, and you know what? I blame PPP, I blame unemployment. I was like, it's people out here getting money that wasn't getting money, and it just I really think that's what did it. It was that it was those PPP loans and that unemployment was definitely. I was like the whole family getting kicks, and I'm not.
Oh no, that's true because like all right. Before I go, I'm gonna tell you one story. So, I was after Hibbett, I was at Foot Locker at Richmond. was a dying mall, but we were.
It's dead now. Like, it's
Yeah,
gone.
yeah, it's too bad. But that shit, like, we didn't open back up after everybody else did because the mall was so fucked up. Parts of the mall caving in, and just all kinds of shit. We opened up in July, and everything was on sale because that shit was just sitting. It was like I was working at the Foot Locker on Community College down the way. The whole hood to the store, like I remember I worked 2 weeks before we moved down here, and I lost 13 pounds. just
Wow, just running, like just.
It wasn't even like I was a manager anymore. I was just a nigga with a team. It's just.
They selling everything.
Yeah, man.
Lil Hardy said, like, I mean, it's true. It's like Afterpay too. Like you have, I mean, in so many ways. I won't say it was all PPP, but it was like people were able to get shoes. Like the financing options and stuff like that. So, I mean, I don't want to just say PPP unemployment, but I noticed it was like a lot of money, stimulus and all of that stuff. And when the money was going into the economy, I was like, oh yes, it's really bad.
Yeah, I mean, I working for Converse. Converse is a 100-year-old company. 2021 is their best year for sales ever. People just buy.
What happened?
I don't know, man. Like,
I don't even know what I'm working for the company.
I've been working in shoe stores on and off, on the side, or being my main job since 1999. I've never seen Chucks sell like this, ever. You know what I mean?
I wonder if maybe kids went back to school. Maybe it's something where I don't know. Like,
and it's the black and white, just regular old black and white, but it's just the women's sizes. Like the dudes buy them, but it's just the ladies is going crazy for them. So anything sizes women's 5 all the way up to like women's 9.5. That shit's like gold. Crazy.
Yeah, the Converse store in Columbus, they were definitely loaded up. Like they had like all sizes, but they didn't have any high tops. They just had the low top. Yep. I probably should have got some just for that reason.
Yeah, my wife just said they're buying Chucks because all the other stuff is hard to get.
Yeah, so it's like you just grab what you can. You like, okay, I can't get this, so I like this, and we just gonna rock with. Yeah, like Zach said, the game is over.
That's his damn fault.
Yeah.
Nigga.
You the reason we going through this right now, Zach. But no, but yeah, shout out to the resellers though. I mean, hey, you can still get your hands on them, but it can't be ridiculously over.
Yeah,
it can't be.
So 100, you charging 500. It's like, nigga, fuck you, nigga.
Yeah, it's like because you can look at a shoe and you like, okay, y'all was selling it for $220, y'all reselling it for $3. That's $80 over. Okay, I can get it in hand. That's cool. But when you like, that shoe is $190 and you trying to tax me $400, $500? No, I'm cool. I ain't needed that bad, So, but yeah, the resale game, I think it still needs to be. I still think it needs to be controlled. My homeboy bought the Dior ones, and he paid a hefty penny for those. And I'm just like, yeah, that's the same way I looked at them. I was like, it ain't no way. It ain't no way. But
yeah, I got to mess with Zach a little bit more right quick before we go. Zach, you was just asking if I could get you some CDGs and some white Chucks, man. Let me talk about you hate Chucks.
Oh.
A lot of flies for the fucking the live. So.
He lied in the comments. Zach on about 5 pair.
Yeah, but I really appreciate you, being a part of Shorty Sneaker Conversations.
Yes, I had fun. I was nervous, but shout out to you. Thank you.
Shout out to you. I will definitely be in touch. I'm also gonna show you the stuff to get, for yo.
Yeah. Please. I need that. Like, yeah.
Now, how much?
So
the rip from the seat onto the clear part. Like, how much of just send me a picture of it.
Okay. Yep. I got what. It's not, like I said, I gave it to somebody. They tried. They succeeded a little bit. But it was still something. Like, I mean, I called Nike and tried to do a claim. I was just like, what can y'all do? Like this. But I'll send you the picture. I mean, he did a good job, but it's still not new. So
not up to that craggy.
and especially not to have warned them. So yeah, I'm very hurt.
All right, for sure.
So
well, thanks for everybody for joining. And on behalf of Just DC, I'm Shorty 94. We'll see y'all soon. Peace.
bye.